Hello everyone, it's Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive, and I am here today to announce a new series coming to the YouTube channel. So as you know, a few weeks ago we started publishing daily deck lists on the Twitter and on the Facebook page, and a lot of people really like these decks, but one comment that we got a ton was, I really want to see videos for these decks. So obviously, I can't make a video for every daily deck on top of everything else I'm doing. That's just not going to be practical. But what I can do is make one video a week out of whatever the most popular daily deck is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a really quick video deck tech every day. So it is going to be hopefully 2 or 3 minutes. We're calling them instant deck techs for the YouTube channel. And then what I want you to do is click the like button, comment on the video, leave feedback so we know that you like this one, and at the end of the week, whatever the most popular instant deck tech happens to be will be made into the full video treatment, just like the other series, for the next week. So this is your chance to get to see some of those daily deck techs in action. So make sure to click the like button, make sure to comment, do everything you can to support the video that you want to see the most. Anyway, our first instant deck tech, White-Black Vampires for Standard. So this is a really interesting deck. It walks the line between vampires and allies. First off, we have a 1-drop, Indulgent Aristocrat. This one is on the vampire side of things. A 1/1 for 1 with lifelink. You can sack a creature, put a +1/+1 counter on all your other vampire creatures. Then we have a few 2-drops. This is where it starts to get interesting. We have Heir of Falkenrath, which is one of the transform cards. A 2/1, you can flip it around into a 3/2 with flying. It's a vampire. But then we have some allies. We have 4 Clystria Healer, which is both a vampire and an ally. It drains whenever an ally enters the battlefield. Zulaport Cutthroat, not a vampire, just an ally. This one drains whenever a creature you control dies. So you got a lot of ways of winning the game without actually dealing combat damage. Then we have some 3-drops, 3 Drana's Emissary and 3 Vampire Envoy, starting to look like a really good draft deck from Battle for Zendikar block, but more life gain, more draining, more vampire/allies. Then our 4-drop, another vampire ally, Cliffhaven Vampire, 2/4 flyer. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses a life, so it takes advantage of all these other cards that are gaining life. And finally the 5-drop, not a vampire or an ally, but it is Archangel Avacyn, probably the best card in all of Standard. If you're playing white, you might as well have some number of Avacyns in your deck. Non-creature spells, we have an Eerie Interlude, which can mass blink all of your creatures. It's sweet with Clystria Healer, since you can reuse those drain triggers. It's kind of a combo there. Plus it can just save your stuff, blink Archangel Avacyn, so forth. Some removal, Grasp of Darkness, 4 Emulating Glare, and 3 Anguish Unmaking. This weird life gain thing, Alms of the Vein. I never expected I would see this in Constructed. Target opponent loses 3 life, you gain 1 life, and you can Madness it for 1 mana. And then a single Sorin Grim Nemesis on the high end. Mana base wise, a bunch of dual lands, 3 ally encampments, 4 Caves of Koilos, 4 Shambling Vents, and 2 Forsaken City, all sort of black-white duels. And then a Westvale Abbey, 4 plains and 4 swamps. Moving on to the sideboard, 3 Deadweights, a Call to the Bloodline, 2 Ultimate Price and Always Watching, so some more creature buffs and more removal. Then we have another Drana Emissary, 2 Drana Liberator of Malakir, which is interestingly not in the main deck, as a vampire and an ally and a mythic and pretty powerful, but the deck's not really that much about attacking. Then we have a single Eerie Interlude, so there's 3 total in the 75. 2 Gideon, Ally of Zendikar, a March from the Tombs to reanimate a bunch of allies, and I don't know why it's in the deck, but a single Remorseless Punishment, one of the hardest cards to build around in all of Standard. Anyway, that's the deck, White-Black Vampires for Standard. Like I said, make sure to click that like button if you want to see this made into videos next week. Leave a comment, subscribe to the channel if you can, that would be awesome. And also don't forget to check out the website where you can find not only White-Black Vampires, but tons of other awesome decks at mtggoldfish.com. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed our very first instant deck tech video. Stop back tomorrow for another one, and I will talk to you soon.